it's really kind of mainly just one now, but it's 3 of the 4 games I gotten for Christmas. The first one I actually started playing on Christmas for a bit is a Maneater. This is a pretty cool game, actually. It's one that interests me for a while. You play a shark in this, obviously by the title, you can figure that out, but eat your way up the food chain, battling for aquatic supremacy, experience a full open world action RPG, the first shark PG. Evolve past what nature intended to become the ultimate apex predator. It starts off where you're using a shark, and you have a spear in you, and they show this guy, I can't remember his name, Scaly Pete or something, and you have to like take out some stuff. Then you take out boats, you take out beachgoers, and then they're trying to hunt you. Eventually they get you, and the guy cuts the shark open, and then a baby shark comes out, and then he cuts the baby shark to like scar it, and he's like, oh, now I know, when I see it again I'll know which one it is. When it gets older, and then the shark bites off his hand and swims away, and you play as that shark, so you're playing as the kid shark to the shark you used in the beginning. You're in the bayou, at least at this point I'm in the bayou, and I'm tiny and you grow. You know, I think I'm an adolescent now or something, or a teenage shark, I forget what it is. But you can get abilities and stuff. You go to like a certain area to upgrade your abilities and whatnot. I fought, this alligator was kicking my ass for a while. It's a level 8 alligator. There's barracudas, groupers, turtles you can eat, people. You can find like license plates or a collectible, and there's little caches you can find that give you experience and stuff. And graphically it looks pretty decent. It was fun to play. You attack with your mouth, obviously, and you could use a tail whip as well to break things open or injure animals and stuff, and people. It's kind of good, dumb fun. There are bounty hunters, I guess, you can go after as well. There's little side quests you can do, like kill 5 of this or whatever. Killing stuff brings your health back. It's pretty fun, actually. It's surprisingly fun. I was hoping it would be decent. Kind of one of those B-level titles. You'd get a lot of these kind of games on in the PS2 era. You'd get a lot of these kind of games. Let's see if you can see the pictures on the back. I guess you can like upgrade armor and stuff on your shark. But it's pretty cool. Like I said, I played it a bunch on Christmas Day, and then I went to this next game, which actually I'm really enjoying. Resident Evil 3. I was trying to get this for a while. It was on sale for like $15 or a little bit more used on GameFly. I tried to get it. It was like instantly sold out. And then I missed getting it again elsewhere. And then I got it for Christmas for my fiance. It was on sale again, I believe. But you use Jill here, and I'm pretty sure you end up using Carlos as well. And there's a nemesis. Stars, although he hasn't said it. It starts off where Jill wakes up. She's in her apartment, and it's actually first person, similar to Resident Evil 7, which was kind of cool. And then eventually you get a call from Brad. Was it Brad? One of the other Stars people. Because you had been like suspended or whatever. And he's like, you gotta get out of there, and you get out of there, and then all of a sudden Nemesis starts chasing you, so you gotta get out of there. And then Carlos helps you out. He's part of another group with Nikolai and a few other people. He works for Umbrella. But he's like I forget what his team's called. But then the first thing I had to do was get the train back online, and at random parts the Nemesis will chase you. You gotta avoid him. He's quick. He does like a slide move. He throws his arm at you. You know, his arm tentacle. He will kill you pretty quick too. You can damage him and he'll slow down, but there's like no point. You're better off just not wasting your ammo. It plays much differently. Like Resident Evil 2 is almost more of a straight remake with updated controls and stuff to Resident Evil 2. This is actually kind of completely different than the original Resident Evil 3. Actually starts off fast. You know, you're booking it from the person. You're in a car and then you ram him and then you go falling off a thing. It starts off really hot, and then you know, I'm collecting stuff and keys and whatnot, but it's more like I'm finding stuff and there's save points and whatnot, but it's not. It's a little more, I guess, intense than the other one was. It's moving quicker, even than I heard this one's like super short too, which it was originally, but you know, it's moving. It moves quicker, but I've liked it. It looks great. You know, the city area looks nice, Raccoon City. Just little Charlie doll bobblehead type things to shoot. You get a lockpick and you gotta kind of backtrack to remember where there was locks that needed a lockpick. You get upgrades. You gotta upgrade your pouch and everything else to carry more items. Like I said, it looks good. I think I got the handgun. I got the shotgun now as well, and I got the grenade launcher. Actually, there's these weird looking things in the sewers. Good enemy design on those. Nemesis looks great. I mean, the game looks great. Jill, I don't know if I feel like there was a little bit of I guess a slight uproar over the change in the character model of Jill. I think she looks fine, to be honest with you. You know, she doesn't look exactly like she used to look, but she's still Jill. She still has the Jill attitude. A lot of cursing. The voice acting is actually pretty damn good in this. You know, for Jill and Carlos for sure, and some of the other characters as well. There's apparently an online mode too, which I did not download yet because it takes up a bunch of space and I don't have gold, so I'm not going to waste the space on my hard drives. But I've actually really enjoyed it quite a bit. Actually, if you look on the back here, she looks similar to Mila Jovovich there, who plays, what does she play, Alice in the movies? Whoever, you know, just a made-up character for the movies. But it's been fun so far. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. I know a lot of people were kind of turned off because it's like completely different too. It was still the survival horror action. This is more, it's actually still creepy. You know, there's parts where you can't see anything, you're looking around. Zombies take a lot of bullets even to the head to go down. I'm playing on the medium difficulty, and they take a lot to go down, for sure. But I'm having fun with it, to be honest with you. I've enjoyed it quite a bit so far. I maybe played 3 hours or something. Maybe a little more. No, I can't have played 3 hours. Maybe I have, I don't know. I forget where I am now. I believe I got out of the sewer. But yeah, and then I was playing this and getting super into it. I still am going to finish it, but then I installed and started playing this, which I talked about, the Impressions Red Dead Redemption 2. So now this is taking up all my time. It's awesome, like I said in the Impressions video. This game is phenomenal. Now I've probably played it for a good 10, 11 hours, I feel. According to my save, I'm like 20% done. Like I said, the game looks fantastic. Like, the look of this game world is, in my opinion, second to none right now. I obviously hadn't seen any Xbox Series X, is that what it's called, and PS5 graphics, but I know the difference isn't leaps and bounds like it was, you know, between like N64 and GameCube and PS2 and kind of PS3. I feel like the gap is kind of closing on that. You know, when you move to a new system, you're like, oh shit, this looks really good. It looks a bit better, but it's not the jump it used to be. Use Arthur Morgan. You're part of the Vanderlyn gang. Dutch is the boss. So he's like second, I guess, in command. You're a high-ranking guy. There's other guys, Mika, Javier, John Marston is here as well. Because he was in this. You know, this is a prequel to the first one. I think it's 13 years, 1899. I believe the first one took place in 1912. has like a little disdain towards John for like reasons. I guess he left for a bit or whatever. The gang came back. I think their relationship gets better. I read spoilers, or I was told by my friends who played, because I don't care about. So I know kind of. I don't know the ending, but I know. All right, spoiler right here. So if you don't want to hear this, just don't listen for like 10 seconds. You end up playing as John Marston, I know. But the gameplay's fun. You know, you get a bunch of different guns. You robbed the train at one point early on. The beginning, a lot of people didn't like. I remember reading because it was slow moving. I actually liked it. You're in the snow, you're trudging along. You gotta find John Marston at one point because he's hurt. He went to scout out, he got hurt. Now I'm up to the point where I've done some side missions. I've collected debts. You know, there's random little things happen in the world where you can help people. Like this girl, this woman got crushed by her horse. I had to lift the horse up. Stuff like that. A guy got bit by a snake. I had to give him a cure. You can collect cards in this. I just met the guy who collects the cards out of the cigarette packs. I encountered one of the kind of. I know there's a lot of strange things in the game world you can find. I found the abandoned house where like the cult was. They're old skeletons, and you read the mysterious sermon. And you come back at like 2 a.m. in like a UFO. I gotta go back and see if it happens again. I kept a save right before, just in case, because I walked into the house at that time and you see the green lights overhead, but then I left the house and it just disappeared, so I don't know if that was it, or maybe you see more, I don't know, so I want to see it again, but I know there's a lot of ghost train vampires, all types of stuff. But it really is awesome. I will do gameplay on it. I'm playing because you can go up and down depending on what you do. If you just start shooting random people, they'll look at you different. Your honor will go down or whatever. I shot a dude by accident, so that didn't help, but I've helped everybody else out. Got into a bar brawl. I got drunk one night with, was it Lenny I got drunk with? That was pretty fun. I did a bounty hunter mission. There's plenty to do. And the game world's so... Like, I killed a deer, you know, you gotta kill a deer, you're hunting, and like the deer looks so realistic, although I don't... This deer had to be like 400 pounds, he like threw it over his shoulder like it was nothing, which is kind of funny, but... We hunted bison as well. But that's been fun. And they look so realistic, you know. It just looks really good. And you have your little camp, and you gotta contribute to the camp. You can give money, or you can give these kind of loot you find, and you can supply the camp with food and stuff like that. You can shave at your little hangout, your bed and stuff. You gotta give your horse stuff and clean it, because you have like core. They call it cores. So you got your health core, your stamina core. Your horse has it as well, and your dead eye as well, which is, you know, a staple. Even in Red Dead Revolver, you had that where you slow down time somewhere at max pain. And you have to wear like less or more clothes because it gets hot in certain areas of the game, parts of the world, and cold. Like I went to do one of the missions where you meet with this guy and he's interviewing a gunslinger, and then he asks you to go interview other gunslingers and ask about the one he's interviewing. He's supposed to be the best of all time. So I went and found Black Belle, I believe her name was. That was actually a pretty cool mission. And she's out in like the bayou area, so it was super hot, and I'm wearing heavier stuff, so your health goes down a little quicker. That was cool because she had like dynamite set up. Bounty hunters come, she has like dynamite set up everywhere, and you're hitting it, blowing stuff up. That was fun. There's a lot to do here. The game world's like, it's not like there's like a GTA or something where there's buildings everywhere, but it's just like everything. Like I'm walking up like a hill and I see a train in the background. It just looks so great. You can play Hold'em. I've played Hold'em, dominoes. I don't know if horseshoes is back or not. I kind of hope it is because I was in Red Dead Redemption. I'm pretty sure there was horseshoes, right? But it's been really, really awesome. It's weird. Like I kind of go and play it, and it's just the way I play this game compared to other open world games. It's like, I don't know. I'm like more methodical so far. You know, you can pick up herbs and stuff like that too. You can do all types of stuff in this. You can upgrade your camp as well, which I've done a few. You can it's like awesome when you go into the store. You can buy. You're like browsing the general store. You can either and you look in the magazine and just the way he flips the page of the magazine. It's like the catalog, I should say. Voice acting's excellent in this. You also get some of that goofy, Rockstar game stuff as well. There's the comedy type stuff in here as well. But overall, it's fairly serious. It's been really good, for sure. I can't wait to keep going with it. I only played it briefly on Friday, like 5 minutes, and I didn't play it yesterday. So yeah, this game's phenomenal. It really is. It's just a beast. It really is. It really is that good. I remember everybody saying it was good. I mean, I knew it would be good. I knew I'd like it when I played it, but I'm almost pissed I waited so long just to get it. It's the kind of game that consumes you, and you're like, yeah, you want to find everything. You want to just spend time exploring the world. Like, it's so cool when all of a sudden dark clouds show up. It starts raining. Like, it's the most realized game world I've seen. Far Cry 5 also had a really good one. Witcher 3 has a good one. And I'll probably pop this in as well as from time to time to finish this up, because I am actually really enjoying this. Maneater will be one of those games I wait on, but it's kind of funny. It doesn't say it on here. I forget that. It must have been on the plastic. But yeah, I'm enjoying these games quite a bit. Red Dead's gonna be the one, and what I like too. Red Dead has the full color spine to it, which you don't really see this generation, at least on the Xbox One. You don't really see. But yeah, that's what I've been playing. Perfect timing too, because Cat's getting a little bit. She's gonna make some noise, but thanks everyone for checking this out, and have a good day.